Hey guys, RPM here. All right, so we all know that the Ethereum merge is upon us within the next 2 weeks here. And according to whenmerge.com, it's about 12 days and 2 hours and 6 minutes and 13 seconds as of recording this video. And it's September 1st as of recording, just to let you all know. And so, with that, I have been noticing that the Ethereum network hash rate has actually been going up. But whether or not that is because of, I don't know, the Antminer E9s potentially coming on the network or a bunch of iPolos coming on the network, that's just something I just want to discuss, as well as looking at the other proof of work coins like Ergo, for instance. We're seeing a little bit of an uptake in hash rate as of recently as well. So not just Ergo though, we got like Ethereum Classic, and whether or not you attribute that to other ASIC miners like the Innosilicons, which we've dived into. I want to talk about the DAG size as well for Ethereum, and also I want to talk about my Jazz miner, which has been getting lower hash rate now because of the DAG size on Ethereum is getting higher. So yeah, I want to get through that and also talk about look at some Flux network hash rate, Ravencoin. I want to talk about Ravencoin, and also I want to talk about Conflux out of all coins, because apparently there is a CIP or Conflux improvement proposal to change the proof of work mining algorithm to ETH hash. So I want to discuss something about that. And so before I do all that, guys, this video is sponsored by
Bonjour, hola, ciao. Octominer Europe has some great news for you. At octominer.eu, the ultimate mining rigs are now on sale. With DHL shipping, the smartest and most reliable GPU mining rig on the market can be at your location as soon as tomorrow. Visit octominer.eu and use the code OCTOEU10 for 10% off your order until September 4th. Octominer, the only mining rig you will ever need.
All right, guys. So the Ethereum merge is happening pretty soon, and I think we all know this already. For those that watch my channel, apparently there are still people out there that have no idea what the Ethereum merge is. And I pray to the mining gods those guys will understand what's happening, or if people are buying lots of GPUs or something beforehand. I'm one of those people. You guys will see a video soon, unfortunately. Mining addiction. Anyways, there are a lot of Ethereum miners out there who don't watch crypto YouTube, or maybe they're on Twitter or something. I'm gonna have to say there's definitely some people out there that have no idea what is coming very soon. And whether or not they're just aimlessly mining Ethereum right now, they have no idea that they'll be kicked off essentially in about 12 days. And this is gonna be a pretty interesting time. I'm already seeing some posts on Reddit and stuff of people just finding about this now. And it's kind of a shocker, to be honest. And it's actually, well, maybe not a shocker, because if you look at the type, like how many miners are on miningpoolstats.stream, these are based on like wallet addresses, and there's a bunch of pools that don't even show how many miners there are. All right, so it could be more than this 1.2 million different wallet addresses showing here on miningpoolstats. It's probably more so in like the 2 million, like probably 2 to 4 million people out there that are crypto mining. Maybe a lot more. I have no idea, but I'm just speculating, right? That there's at least a good percentage of those that have no idea what's coming, right? And for those that you guys that are watching me right now understand, like we've been talking about this for the past year, but if you look at the types of views that I have on my channel last year versus now, and how many people I just talked about here, and miners, wallet addresses, not the mining rigs, but these are based on like singular addresses, is that how many of these people, like, they just have no idea what's coming. So anyways, where I was getting with that is that it's this interesting time that we are in. This is either a milestone or the rapture, depending how you look at it. And it's just going to be quite insane, as we're, for all of us that are, you guys are watching it, we're probably going to move over to like, Ergo, Flux. I think these are the two top coins a lot of people keep talking about. And again, it goes back to, we have absolutely no idea if these two coins are going to pop off or not. I mean, we can all speculate, because if you look at the charts previously, that's basically all we do. And Ethereum Classic is another one that we all like to talk about as well. But I think more so now we believe that Ethereum is going to have a lot of the network hash rate, once it goes to the merge, is going to be moved over to Ethereum Classic. And so this is where I'm going to go through now, just talking about how there are miners that are already moved over to the other proof of work coins. Okay, so let's just talk about Ethereum for a moment. And right now it looks like the network hash rate has been propping up here in the past, I don't know, past couple of weeks here. I did make a video regarding my Bitmain Antminer E9 when I did receive it around, I think it was the beginning of July, and I did kind of say that there was a massive drop off right when, I guess, when Bitmain announced the E9 beginning of, I think, June or something, and there was a big hash rate drop off, and I received mine in, I think, mid-July or something, and lo and behold, slowly the hash rate looks like it's starting to ramp up, and also a lot of these iPolo V1 mini or mini miners have been coming out. And so whether or not that equates to that type of hardware is, you know, coming online the network, I'm not quite sure. But if we're looking at like other proof of work coins out there right now, like Ergo, there have been a lot of hash rates that have been, I guess, essentially going up on these other proof of work coins, for instance, like Ergo. Obviously on Ergo, there was a price appreciation jump back in middle of September to 41 terahash. If we correlate that with the price of Ergo exact same time, that's when exactly the price of Ergo went up to basically, I guess, not almost previous all-time high, but this was back in September of 2021. So obviously, as that price went up, we did see a massive jump in the hash rate. So people followed that due to its profitability, obviously. And yeah, I mean, that's a given, right? That's what I think a lot of us do. And so now here we are today. We're looking at Ergo hash rate. Looks like it has been propped up here in the past month due to, who knows, I guess the merge that's coming soon. I guess there's been, you know, I've been making videos, a lot of other people have been making videos that they've been switching off Ethereum, and now they are mining, let's say, Ergo. And so it looks like there's been a good, you know, a good 6-7 terahash that's already moved over to Ergo since the end of July. And now if we go to, let's say, Flux, for instance, same thing applies here. All right, so for the past couple months, past month or so, looks like Flux has garnered almost another 1 mega souls per second here, which is pretty good. It's funny that I'm looking at this at 1.93 mega souls. It seems like it's pretty low, but after the merge, we're not sure. It remains to be seen if we're gonna see a massive jump up. Obviously, after the merge, right, as all this Ethereum hash rate comes off, we're not quite sure how much of this is going to be ASICs, right? So now I forgot to also talk about, now if we go back to Ethereum Classic, for instance, there has been, right, this big jump up here. I did already make a video about this regarding in the Silicon A10 Pros, that basically all of them have fell out the network because they're the 5 gigabyte DAG or whatever, 8 gigabyte, 7 gigabyte models were not able to mine after the 5 gigabyte DAG size. And so I was going through all that, we documented it, and even my Jazz miner is kind of dropping off now. It was okay at the 5 gigabyte DAG, but now as the DAG size is already going up, 5.023 gigabytes, my Jazz miner has been losing hash rate, and that actually shows on the pool as well. Jazz miner 375 mega hash now. I think I gotta switch this to Ethereum Classic, and hopefully then it will get the, you know, normally 520 mega hash or something, but now it's like 383 or something. So it's been dropping, which is really sad. And to go along with that, right, with Ethereum Classic being obviously potentially the next coin that a lot of people may move to, it's that the ASIC miners are probably going to dominate Ethereum Classic after the merge. I think I've talked about this before already. You guys probably know this already. But, you know, as these E9s and Apollo miners come out, come in the wild now, they're going to start turning on, you know, and I'm kind of correlating that with Ethereum. But as, you know, in the next 12 days, when Ethereum moves to proof of stake, the merge happens, it's going to be, I would say, a lot of hash rate that's going to move over to Ethereum Classic. And again, not quite sure how much is ASICs, not quite sure how much is going to be GPUs. And it's really end all be all here. It's really going to depend on people's electrical cost, because everyone's going to go to what to mine, and they're going to see that, you know, potentially their RTX 3070 Ti's or something are only going to make, you know, -$1 a day. And, you know, that could be a potential. It really depends on how much hash rate is going to move over, and, you know, how high the network difficulty, all that stuff is going to go up. It's going to be an interesting time, right? It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to be documenting it really going to document it very well during this, in the next 12 days here. And also I'm going to probably live stream just when, you know, we're going to be essentially stop mining Ethereum. And it's going to be a momentous time and a very scary time, I think, for a lot of people, including myself. Let's talk about Ravencoin. Okay, Ravencoin is one of the only coins that I have not really been seeing hash rate really move over. Looking at Flux, looking at Ergo, Ethereum Classic, we've been noticing a lot more rise here, but again, more so on Ethereum Classic. Like I said, it's due to the InnoSilicon A10 Pros. So whether or not you think that's is the case, let me know or not. But for GPU miners, I mean, we're slowly moving over. As you know, crypto YouTubers such as myself, we've been already talking about, you know, ergo mining is very, you know, low power consumption, low heat, you know, and you don't have to run the fans too hard to consider, you know, lower maintenance essentially. You know, ergo mining is great, but whether or not it's going to make sense profitably, or if you believe in the long term of ergo and you can essentially mine at break even or at a loss or something, and you can, you know, you have a second job or multiple streams of income where you can pay for your electrical bill out of pocket. You know, everyone's financial situation is different. Not everyone can just mine ergo and, you know, hodl it all the way and pay for your electrical bill out of pocket, right? Obviously, that's a given. But just going through here, you know, ergo has a lot of potential due to its previous run-ups here. Not financial advice, of course, but that goes also as well with Flux, right? Flux has been pretty prominent recently and has been holding its own, I'd say, compared to, like, you know, other proof of work coins out there. Flux has really been a really good coin, I'd say, as of past year. And the marketing for Flux and the team and the developers and Daniel Keller, everyone is, you know, they're very well spoken, and the project itself is a very good project in my opinion. Not financial advice, of course. Anything could happen. It could go down much lower. Nobody knows. And especially with the landscape that we are in right now due to the economy, the recession talks, interest rising, you know, all that stuff, whether or not you believe that it will have an effect if we're in this bear market for short term or long term, nobody knows. Nobody really knows. Okay, next topic here, guys, just ending off here. Conflux, I don't know if anyone that's been mining Conflux is going to be, well, potentially, I don't think this is just a draft. Spec breaking, interesting. This is posted on August 5th of just 23 days ago as of recording. Change proof of work mining algorithm. And the simple summary here is change the proof of work mining algorithm to ETH-hash, which is the Ethereum or Ethereum Classic algorithm, as you guys know. And the motivation to this is to make it easier for Ethereum miners to switch to Conflux. So there's actually a lot of discussion here going on already. There's already 27 replies, 1.8k views, and looks like there's a lot of people, you know, distressing that it's a bad idea, or I really haven't seen anyone that says it's a good idea. Someone says here, I think it's a welcome update. I'm a miner. So, you know, I want to know from what you think, but ultimately the Conflux price is going to make sense for most people, depending on their electrical cost, is actually going to be, you know, profitable, or they believe in Conflux. Because it looks like Conflux has mooned before back in May of 2021, just last year. But after that, it looks like it's just been on a steady downward turn here. And I'm just not quite sure if there's going to be, you know, either a market making event for Conflux. I believe this is a China coin as well. So I'm not sure if there's going to be some issues there. And yeah, so that's, yeah, I don't know. I want you guys to let me know what you think about the ETH-hash algorithm for Conflux. I mean, if the hash rate that's going to move over to Conflux would definitely be a lot more, in a sense, and whether or not that means it's, you know, confidence and security, and if that confidence and security means, you know, higher price appreciation, price action, whatever, then so be it. I don't know if that's going to correlate, though. Hash rate doesn't necessarily mean higher price. Not quite sure, but I just wanted to update you guys on that. I thought that was pretty cool. I just recently learned about this. Let me know your thoughts down below if Conflux should move, you know, to ETH-hash. That's quite interesting. Okay, guys, I think that's really it. That's just something that I just wanted to really just talk about a little bit here. It's not just Flux. It's not just, you know, Ravencoin. Ravencoin hasn't really gone up, but Flux, Ergo, Ethereum Classic, these are all, you know, I've given my reasons correlating to things that's been going up recently due to ASICs and stuff. But whether or not people are already just simply moving over because they are either done with Ethereum or are just, you know, maybe trying to mine that bag before the merge, right? That could be a strategy there, who knows. But I want to know from you guys, are you guys mining Ethereum to the end right now and doing it and selling it for profit or something, or you're mining Ethereum for long term, or you believe in mining all these other coins right now and, you know, you're just hoping that the price appreciation is going to be a lot higher than what Ethereum will do, essentially, right? You know, we've heard of spec mining, then, you know, get that 10x, get that 100x, right? So why not do it with Ergo? Why not do it with Flux? Why not do it with even Ravencoin? I bet even though the Ravencoin hash rate hasn't really gone up at all, this might be the best time to mine Ravencoin, because who knows if Ravencoin is going to have a massive spike up one day. We just don't know, right? It's all based on, I guess, speculation. Of course, we're all just guessing that it's going to go up again. When that time comes, we just don't know. We're not sure if it's short term, long term. That's why I've explained before that, you know, my strategy right now has just been mining Ethereum and just trying to get that cash, you know, reserve ready just in case, because I have no idea, or nobody knows how long this bear market's going to be, essentially. If there is going to be a short-term bear market or a long-term bear market, I have absolutely no idea. I'm just preparing for the worst already. Okay, my friends, let me know your thoughts. Have a good one, and peace out.